It's never been a better time to buy a smartphone. Pretty much everyone out there is good. They're just varying degrees of what they do better. We put a poll out on Twitter to compare two smartphones, and overwhelmingly, you guys wanted to see the LG G5 versus the Samsung Galaxy S7. For this comparison, I'm not going to focus on specs and compare processors and RAM. Both phones work fast. Both phones will do pretty much whatever you need them to do. Let's jump right in with the camera. Starting with the Samsung Galaxy S7, it does share its camera with the Galaxy S7 Edge, in case you want to use that for this comparison as well. Both Samsung devices rock a 12 megapixel rear camera with an f1.7 aperture optical image stabilization, or OIS, I'd call it OIS, and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera with a wide-angle lens. LG, on the other hand, took a fresh approach with the G5, but did that risk pay off? The G5 comes with a pretty unique camera setup. It's got two cameras on the back, one is 16 megapixel with an f1.8 aperture and OIS as well, sitting next to a wide-angle lens at 8 megapixels, as well as a megapixel front-facing sensor. The Galaxy S7's got better dynamic range than the LG G5. The G5 tends to crush shadows, resulting in the loss of a ton of detail. Both LG G5 cameras are 16:9, while Samsung went back to the tried and true 4:3. This gives it less horizontal coverage, but way more vertical. They have different resolutions too, 16 megapixel for the LG G5 versus 12 for the S7, giving the LG an edge in pretty good normal light. You will, however, absolutely notice distortion when shooting wide photos with the LG G5. This is just kind of par for the course with a camera this wide. At half the resolution and a wider field of view, the wide camera just will not compete when it comes to the finest of details. So, verdict on the camera. The wide camera on the G5 is a totally new way to look at pictures and take them on a phone. The dual camera was kind of gimmicky on the G5. It was there mostly for the selfie camera, but capturing so much in the scene for one picture is just really cool to see. The Galaxy S7 has faster autofocus and just better shot-to-shot time. It also offers better processing, but it's just really tuned. For me though, if I gotta pick one of these suckers up, I'm picking up the LG G5. Photos look way more natural and I think have more accurate colors. So while I've always held Samsung's cameras in high esteem, I think they've been the market leader when it comes to displays. The screen on the Galaxy S7 is a 5.1-inch Super AMOLED 1440 by 2560 display. The G5 is a little bit bigger at 5.3 inches and the same resolution. Both have almost identical screen-to-body ratios of just like a hair over 70%, which is a gross way to say a little bit more than 70%. The screen on the G5 is worlds better than what we had on the G4, and versus almost any other phone, this would be a way closer battle, but it just can't compete with the Galaxy S7 and Galaxy S7 Edge screen. You've got Super AMOLED display, you've got Gorilla Glass, you've got incredible viewing angles, the blacks look really black, colors look bright and vibrant, outdoor visibility is better than what you get on the G5. If I gotta pick one of these phones just based on screens, 100 out of 100 times, I'm going for the Samsung. So about intangibles, there's a lot that both of these phones bring to the table. Samsung has refined the Galaxy S6 build to almost perfection, and now they've added expandable storage and IP68 waterproofing. All that coupled with fast charging, both wired and wireless, the Gear VR, Samsung Pay, and Gorilla Glass, and you've got a really well-rounded phone. But it's not perfect. Software, while it's the leanest Samsung's ever made it, is still bulky and oftentimes cumbersome. The speakers are muffled, presumably from the waterproofing, and the 3000 mAh battery goes super fast. LG, like the popular kid in high school, brings its friends along, and these friends are important to some. An extra battery, the Cam Plus, and the LG 360 Cam. If you need a removable battery, your search should start and stop with the G5. But the phone is not perfect. So I commend LG for taking a brand new approach to phones, but the benefits of modularity, at least as they exist today, are outweighed by traditional design, and that's IP68 for me. If third parties or even LG themselves start to offer more modular friends, the G5 could be a huge hit. And I think we're getting there, but having a phone that's modular and having a phone whose modules are useful are very different. LG did an incredible job with the G5, but I don't think we'll see the full vision realized until we get to the G6. They're both really solid options, but based on the comparisons, intangibles, screen, and camera, I think I gotta go for the Samsung. So what do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Did you pick up one of these phones? Give the video a thumbs up. We certainly always appreciate it. Leave comments down below. Till next time, John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. So as you guys debate which phones you want to see do battle next, I want to thank our friends at Atlassian and Techno Buffalo. We have staff all over the country and the world, and they make it super easy to work together. With Jira, we can assign and track tasks and projects. With Confluence, we can create and share content. We can message each other, both text and video with HipChat. And we can manage code as we redesign our site in real time with Bitbucket. Check those folks out. They do a really good job. Go to Atlassian.com. That's Atlassian.com.